What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another Brave Exvius video. Dalius Gaming here. Today we're going to be taking a look at the new Charlotte Esper of Ruin, the new free-to-play unit that recently dropped in the JP version of the game, and with the recent 8th anniversary and all that kind of stuff. So join me, take a sip of your coffee or whatever you're drinking, and let's see how good Charlotte actually is. Let me see right here. Charlotte, where are you, Charlotte? Right here. Once again, the wiki doesn't show the sprite for Charlotte, but don't worry, nothing that we cannot fix with a little bit of editing, right? Right here, Charlotte Esper of Ruin, JP version, passive. Passive says something like Takamasu, something like that. So she's a magical tank. Usually Charlotte is a tank, so magical tank. She belongs to the chain family of Graviton Cannon, Bolting Strike, Stardust Ray, Absolute Mirror of Equity. And for categories we have Water, which is led by the new Rain, Magic Tank, FFBE, Bested Power, JP Anniversary, Esper of Ruin, Blessing of the Crystals, and Royal Flag. So she's quite versatile, and we're going to be able to place her in different teams, run her in different scenarios, and it's going to be like great for pretty much everyone because it's a free-to-play unit. And in a moment we're going to be taking a look in game to see how good she actually is. So let's see. Obviously she's not a time limited unit, she doesn't have a CGI LB. That's a bummer, but it's okay. As a passive, she has an increased equipment attack of 100% whenever she's wielding a single sword or a gray sword, with or without a shield. So that means that you can actually have her with just one sword, no shield. I don't know why would you want to do that, but I mean, it's okay. Increases spirit by 100% when single wielding. Same thing with the great sword. The STMR, it has an increase of HP by 500 stat, attack of 164, spirit 182, modifier 1.5 to 1.25. Passive increases the ice, water, wind, and light resistance by 30% when equipped with a light shield. Usually that's the baseline for like tanks, light shield. Usually it's like that's the condition, right? Same thing with, what is it called? Okay, it does not stack, but you can increase attack and spirit by 500%. Vision card, it's not a big deal. Base HP plus 10, base MP by 10. It's not a big deal actually, but let's go and take a look at her. For resistance, she has a 30% resistance to water, and she has for confusion and for petrification she can nullify those two, so that's good. Weapons, you can equip it with pretty much almost anything, and for armor, yeah, you can pretty much equip anything on her, which is good. Let's see the abilities real quick. Innate abilities, so this is the tank ability. It's going to increase attack and defense, magic, and spirit by 30%, which is good. 4 turns to all allies, and it has a mitigation of 50% for 4 turns to all allies. Same thing for the magic damage taken, and obviously this is like a protection for everyone, so it has like a chance to protect all allies for magical damage 100%. It has a 60 to 80% mitigation, which is good. That's basically like an Omni cover, but this is the Omni cover right here. Okay, so she has a DLB gauge increase. We'll use that. This is another cooldown. It's 1 use per battle. This has to be the Omni cover because its match is taken 90% for 2 turns to all allies. Increases spirit 300% for 2 turns to all allies, and increase resistance to spirit break 100% for 3 turns to all allies. This is good because we can resist breaks, at least a spirit break, which is good. She has an HP restore and MP as well for all allies, and increases the LB gauge rate for 150 for 2 turns. This is gonna be the provoker, increase the being target for 100%. It grants a HP barrier of 10,000, which is good, and casts an auto revive for her, which is good, 3 turns. Let's see, for attacks, she has the all enemies gravitation cannon. It's a physical damage and increases ice and water resistance to all allies. We have another cooldown, which is mitigate the damage taken against aquatic demons and reapers, 25% for 3 turns. Same thing for magic damage, 5 turn cooldown. Water physical damage, 30%, yada yada yada. Increase attack by 250 for 3 turns. Increase LB damage, 200 for 3 turns. Can be dispelled, so this has to be the Magnus for her. And increase LB modify times 50 for 3 turns to the caster. So this is the one you're going to be casting before casting the LB or the SLB, because she is an SLB unit. Another attack, physical damage, 150 times multiplier, bolting strike. Yeah, she has the same ability that Rain and Fina usually both have, which is the what's it called? The water physical damage increase and decrease. At EX2, you're gonna be casting the Wandering Spirit. At EX3, you're gonna be an static attack and spirit upgrade, flat 500, which is good. This is basically like a baseline for tanks. Increases the attack, increases the HP, increases the spirit, which is obviously good. She's gonna need it, and she has all these killers, which is insects, dragon, fairies, reapers, demons. Increases the attack and magic 100%, the LB gauge, recovers MP per turn, increases more spirit and more HP and MP. Auto cast the cover, preventive cover. It is preventive cover at the start of the battle. She has a chance to counter magic attacks, a 50% chance, and increase physical and magical damage against aquatics. If you equip it with the TMR or the STMR, you're gonna be getting an increase of a flat 1000 for attack and spirit. And she has the Shelga and the Protecga. Always welcome, right? For tanks. Yeah, the limit burst is nothing special. Water physical damage, 2 times modifier to one enemy. Decreases attack and magic by an 87%, one ally, and mitigate damage taken for 3 turns to all allies. And it's at 75. So it's pretty much decent and baseline for tanks. Now she's good as in paper. Like in paper, we can tell that she's like a usually like good tank, a magical tank. Is she gonna be like a new game breaking tank like Ronda? Do you remember Ronda? It's a physical tank. Usually everyone runs her, even nowadays. Even with Abigail and everything, you still run Ronda. So I want to say that Charlotte could be good, but don't take my word on it. Let's take a look on her in the game and see if she's good or not. Like, let's try to first of all like farm her and put it on a roster. This is right here is a new account. This is not my main account on the JP side. My main account is on my iPhone. So I don't want to get involved with all the transfer codes and all that kind of shady things. You know what happened with the Facebook login lockdown and everything. I was one of the affected players. Thankfully we got the compensation and all, and it was a really good compensation, but nonetheless I prefer to avoid all of that. So I created this like new account, fresh account for my PC, which is where I'm recording right now. And yeah, I think it's gonna be better. So I call this Dalius 2 just for the purpose of letting you know that this is another account. All right. Okay, so as you can see, I was actually trying to get a decent roster for this account. So I was kind of like re-rolling, but I didn't re-roll because at the second pull I managed to get the new Rain and the new Fina. Still no Laswell, still no Bismarck, still no Dark Fina, but it's okay. They're not like game breaking units like Laswell it is, but I mean it's okay. We're just showing up, right? Let's go and look for her. She's a free-to-play unit. You're gonna be able to farm her right here. We're gonna go to the vortex, and we're gonna go straight to her event right here. This is the event. To be honest, the event is not so hard. Like if you manage to pull like rain, or do you have like previous units for JP anniversary, which is basically the bonus units for this event, it's gonna be super easy. And as you can see, this is level 10 difficulty, so even with my super fresh account, I can definitely just easily, without any complication, getting her, and it's gonna be super easy. So we're gonna farm her. As you can see right here, all the anniversary units are providing a bonus. They have a bonus on attack, bonus on defense. Oh, I have to replace Lulu, my bad. Okay, Lulu, you're gonna go away. We don't want Lulu. I think I have another anniversary story unit. I think I have the Knights of the Grand Shell. I do have Knights of the Grand Shell. I was bringing Lulu because of the breaks that she provides, but I mean, it's okay. It's just like a farmable event, not a big of a deal actually. So yeah, it's gonna be super easy for you to farm her. Not big of a deal, like really. How hard can it be? Let's see. I'm gonna get rid of these guys real quick. I don't have to do this. I think it's just with just one attack, it's gonna be more than enough, but whatever. Let's go for it. There you go, I'm super powerful. I mean, it actually helps that we have the new Rain as a leader, because the team I'm running is under 1000% attack and magic, so yeah. That is why it's super easy for me, right? But I mean, you do understand what I'm saying, right? It's always a nice thing to get units for free. The last unit I farmed, it was Seed Rains on Global. I was actually farming Seed Rains. I was placing him on my light team as a tank, but Seed is a weird unit. It's more like an attacker than a tank, and he can be a good tank, but you need to prevent yourself, like to know what is gonna happen in the fight, so that you can like prepare. So it's kind of weird. So Seed Rain is weird as a tank, and I know Charlotte is not gonna be weird because I already been playing with her on my main account, on my iOS device, and right there, just like that, we got her, like just like that. It didn't took too long. It didn't took like so many resources or anything. I just straight up got her right here. You see, right here. He's Charlotte. 8th anniversary free to play unit, magical tank. So she's great for free. I know everyone complains about the game and stuff like that, but whenever we get units like this for free, I'm always happy. Like always happy, because I love free units. There you go. Here is Charlotte, right? Obviously we have to set her up. We can farm all the pots we need so that we can get her to max top level. The same thing's gonna be for her chart. It's super easy, to be honest. It's super easy. While we talk about her, we're gonna be going all the way, keep farming the event, no biggie. And yeah guys, so Charlotte's really good. As you can see, as you saw on the wiki, who's missing on the wiki, she has a really good mitigations. She has a preventive cover. She has HP and MP restoration. She can provoke. She can do damage. That's another thing. She can really do damage. I'm gonna try to show you a picture if I can, and if I can and I have the time, I'm gonna edit it and I'm gonna place it right over there, somewhere over there, so you can see how much damage she can do. Obviously it all depends on the event that you're running, right? But she's really good. Like, I'm really amazed with the kind of damage that she can put on. Something that I wasn't expecting for a tank, but she's really good. And I don't know about you, but I really like the sprite. I like this sprite for everyone, for each and every one of the new units. They look lit. I don't know, there's something about them that I really like. So yeah, just let me know, guys, on the comment section below. What do you guys think about Charlotte? Is she good? Is she not really that good? Is she just like meh? Just let me know what you guys think about her. And if you feel like, you can give a like to this video, take a look at my previous videos, subscribe if you want, and share my videos with some friend. That way we can keep growing. And yeah, Charlotte Esper, welcome to the game. Global players, be ready for her. I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. See ya.